Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have our first Ultra League showcast, and quite a few of you had sent me videos to showcast on my new Google form, link in the description down below, which I definitely appreciate. I also had a lot of Great League submissions, which honestly I'll probably hold those off until the 3 leagues become available again, so it's kind of relevant. So if you did submit me Great League, please don't delete them from Google Drive, so I could use them. It's just probably not going to be during the Ultra League. I am currently looking for Ultra League battles, but I'm still going to be able to shoutcast US. It just might not happen right away. But anyway, I do appreciate all of you for submitting your battles. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump into this trainer's submission, and they are currently using Cresselia, Virizion, and Empoleon. So I cannot wait to see what this Virizion has to do. You know, to be honest, I've seen actually a lot of Cresselia today in my first Ultra League set. So many Cresselia. And then Empoleon I do see from time to time. I don't know if I've ever seen a Virizion. I want to say I haven't. So we'll see how this trainer does. But right now he's using his Cresselia. And that has Psycho Cut. So its fast move is Psycho Cut. And so the Cresselia is going to be hit by the opposing Cresselia with Moonblast. Going for a Moonblast of his own. I didn't catch the other move. What was it? Is it... It's not Grass Knot, is it? No, it looks like it's Future Sight. So, okay, not opting to go with Grass Knot. And I believe for the Ultra League, you might want Future Sight and Moonblast. Grass Knot is definitely good as well. Anyway, so Empoleon came out, and then Virizion switches in to try and catch the charge move. Able to catch that Frenzy Plant, so nice switch. By the way, it looks like there's a little bit of glitching on the screen. I didn't notice this when I was editing, so I do apologize for that. It was just the way it was submitted, so if the trainer is watching this, I don't know what caused it, but... you know, it's just the way things are, I guess, for this video. But that's okay. It's not too relevant, I don't think. So anyway, this shiny Virizion at that is going for Leaf Blade. It's going to go ahead and shield up this incoming charge attack, which will be a Sludge Bomb, not wanting to go down. And now it looks like the Venusaur is lagging a little bit. Going for Close Combat. Now, Close Combat is resistant. Well, so is Leaf Blade. So just wanting to do the more powerful move. Close Combat, and now going for the Leaf Blade. Wow, this Virizion charged up so much energy. And for those wondering, Virizion's fast move is Quick Attack. So in comes Swampert. Okay, so Swampert going to be hit with this Leaf Blade. It's going to 100% have to shield. No doubt about it. So it does shield, and then Virizion switches out for Empoleon, and Empoleon's going to be able to take Hydro Cannon. Let's see if this is going to be an Earthquake. It is. Wow, it actually is. So that goes down. Can Virizion get to another Leaf Blade? Wow, is this Hydro Cannon going to knock it out? Oh man, I feel like it's going to. I feel like it's... No! Wow, Virizion survives. Virizion survives and gets off a last minute Leaf Blade. That was crazy. That was an epic battle. That shiny Virizion really putting in work. Obviously, yours doesn't have to be shiny, but... shiny just makes it look cool, especially Virizion. I love shiny Virizion, and we actually saw the time up over there, but didn't really matter. So the next game, jumping into game 2, it's going to be Cresselia versus Poliwrath. Poliwrath is going to bail into a Alolan Muck. Cresselia is going to switch out for Empoleon. Okay, nice switch. Obviously, this is not going to be a poison move. It's got to be the Dark Pulse. Unless if it's Acid Spray. It is Dark Pulse, so Empoleon opting to shield that. Okay, Empoleon doing a lot of damage with Waterfall, right? I mean, it really does do a lot with Waterfall. So Hydro Cannon going to be shielded totally fine. Yeah, you see those glitches that are happening. I don't really know what's causing them. Again, it's just the way it was submitted by the particular trainer. I didn't notice it before I started shoutcasting this. You know, bear with me on it. It's not too bad. But anyway, the Muck is going to switch out into Feraligatr. Okay, so this Empoleon is going to bail into Virizion. So Virizion is going to be weak to Ice Fang because it is a Grass type. But it also has a super effective move going to be that Leaf Blade. So Leaf Blade doing a lot of damage. This Feraligatr going to get off a charge attack. Could be Crunch. No, Hydro Cannon. Okay, Hydro Cannon and Crunch are both resisted. It could also have, I don't know, does it have Ice Beam? I don't really know. But I know it has those 2 moves. We'll have to see. This is probably going to be another Hydro Cannon as it is. So Virizion going to shield itself and then knock out that Feraligatr. Going for the Leaf Blade against this Alolan Muck. It is resisted, but wants to just get off whatever damage it can. That actually is enough to knock out. Able to actually get off another Leaf Blade. Wow, this Virizion charges up energy so fast, so fast. I feel like Virizion would be a little bit better if it got Sacred Sword, right? like Cabalion. So maybe it will eventually at some point in the future. But anyway, winning that game. So we're gonna jump into another game, and we'll see how this game goes for us. So it's going to be Cresselia versus Poliwrath. So definitely favorable for Cresselia. Poliwrath is going to have to bail. Poliwrath, a really common lead. You know, not necessarily lead, but common Pokemon in general. So Cresselia really picking up a positive matchup, even if it doesn't have confusion, because it's going to be neutral to Ice Punch, but it's also not taking much damage because of how bulky it is, and then it resists Dynamic Punch. Either way, this Empoleon absolutely shreds that Charizard, so going for Flash Cannon against whatever comes in. We'll have to see what comes in. Going to be that Poliwrath. Okay, both moves are resisted, so just wanting to get off as much damage as possible. Now able to get to a Hydro Cannon. That Poliwrath is definitely charging up extra energy, wanting to use it in whatever comes in, or against whatever comes in. So this Empoleon is possibly going to go down. Yep, Dynamic Punch, it will go down. If it was an Ice Punch, Empoleon probably could have survived that. So in comes Cresselia. Cresselia, again, going to be able to take any of these moves. You probably just farm down at this range, right? You could Psycho Cut down, no doubt about it. But in comes a regular Kanto Muck. So this Kanto Muck going to be hit by Future Sight. Super effective damage. Oh, okay, I was going to say maybe he wouldn't shield. Maybe he would have expected, okay, Grass Knot as well as Moonblast. Because that's kind of like the moveset I expect. Because that's what I've seen in the Great League. But in the Ultra League, I do see Future Sight over Grass Knot. And it makes sense. Keep your Cresselia with Grass Knot below 1500. That definitely makes sense. So Moonblast will be shielded, lowering the attack. That was annoying when I've been hit with Moonblast. It lowering my attack. That's happened quite a bit to me. So another Future Sight going into this Kanto Muck. Does the opponent have any shields? Nope, doesn't look like it. So that Muck goes down. In comes Poliwrath. Out comes Virizion, and the opponent forfeits that. So good game. So jumping into, is this game 4 or 5? We'll have to find out. So Cresselia lead versus Swampert. And yeah, this Swampert has to fear the Grass Knot. So bailing, trying to catch the Grass Knot, I guess. But this Cresselia doesn't have Grass Knot. Going for Moonblast. Wow, able to catch it with Melmetal. So that was a nice switch on the opponent's end. So Cresselia bails into Empoleon. Now, Melmetal can carry Thunderbolt, but most of them don't. Most of them have Superpower and Rock Slide, but Superpower is still super effective. Still doing a lot of damage to this Empoleon. So Empoleon will switch and can probably farm down at this range. I would say, no, I guess it's probably going to get to another one, yeah. So Empoleon investing his final shield, so investing both shields into this Empoleon, but the Empoleon will be loaded on energy. But yeah, the opponent is up 2 shields, so definitely a really scary situation, but the Hydro Cannon does come out from Empoleon. And Swampert shield, another Hydro Pump comes out. So this is the opponent going to double shield? Yes, he is. So probably, yep, going to farm down with the Swampert, and in comes this Virizion. So Virizion can definitely take, well, we'll have to see. Is it going to be an Earthquake? Yes, it is. So still take, well, actually took that a lot better than I thought. So in comes Giratina. So Cresselia comes in, going for the Moonblast. Super effective. Obviously, it's not going to be enough to take it out, but it's still doing a lot of damage. So, going to be able to get to another one, I'm sure. I mean, even if this is Shadow Sneak, right? It still should be, yeah, it is Shadow Sneak. Still should be able to get to another one just fine, as it does. So this should be enough to knock out that Giratina. We'll have to see. It is not actually. Never mind. It's not enough. So a Shadow Sneak is coming out. I don't think it matters at this range anyway because of how low that Giratina is. So Shadow Sneak doing a lot of damage, but Cresselia able to feint down the Giratina. And now in comes the Virizion. Virizion catches the Hydro Cannon, which is totally fine. Not going to be enough to knock it out. In fact, he could actually take another one, but he's going to be able to get to a Leaf Blade and knock out that Swampert. So you could see how fast Virizion is, right? Doesn't have the greatest fast move in the world. Quick Attack, it's not bad, but certainly not the best. But still, you know, doing really well. So we are jumping into the final game. So this is a bad matchup for Cresselia. Probably going to bail. Yep, going to bail immediately into Empoleon. So obviously Empoleon has to watch out for Focus Blast. So this is going to easily one-shot in Empoleon. Going to shield. It is going to be a Focus Blast, so nice shield. So out comes that Alolan Mug. Okay, so Alolan Mug is coming out. It's going to be hit by this Hydro Cannon. Will we see a shield at this range? We might. We might. It is not going to shield, so an attack coming out. Going to be a Dark Pulse from that Alolan Mug. So we see the Dark Pulse. That just does a lot of damage. Needs one more to knock out the Empoleon. So I mean, yeah, the Alolan Muck could shield this and probably get to a Dark Pulse. So it does. So it's going to try and get to a Dark Pulse. And this Dark Pulse will knock out Empoleon if Empoleon doesn't shield. We do see the shield. So not wanting to be knocked out. And this Empoleon is going to just farm down. Yep, farm down. So is down a shield, but one switch advantage. So this Hydro Cannon going to connect. What came in? I didn't see what came in, so we'll have to find out. Okay, it's going to be that Registeel, so at least Registeel now is not lined up with that Cresselia. So out comes the Virizion. Now, obviously, this Registeel is very low. We'll have to see how much damage. Focus Blast, okay, going for the Focus Blast. And would Flash Cannon have been better? I don't know. I want to say it would have been. I mean, it's not resisted, right? But that's okay. So Flash Cannon not knocking out Virizion. In comes Giratina. Virizion saving his energy. Nice play to save that energy and not use it for Giratina. Bringing in the Cresselia. Super effective with that Moonblast. This Shadow Sneak is going to connect. But again, Shadow Sneak is a weak move. It's a good move, but it's a weak move. So Moonblast. Keep in mind the opponent still has a shield. So Moonblast is going to connect. And one more Moonblast will knock out this Giratina. A Shadow Sneak probably incoming. Yes, it is. So this Shadow Sneak going to get that Cresselia really low. Oh, this is going to be close, guys. So Cresselia is low. One more after the Dragon Breath damage will be enough. But let's see. Will this Moonblast be shielded? We'll have to find out. Yes, it will be. So wanting to knock out this Cresselia. Going for that Shadow Sneak. This is definitely enough to knock out the Cresselia, I believe. It's got to be enough, right? Super effective. Oh, going for the Dragon Claw. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Bringing in Registeel, and out comes that close combat to knock out that Registeel. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. Okay, Virizion goes down. Moonblast comes out. Kept the Cresselia with 1 HP. Amazing, amazing play. That was fantastic. So, despite the glitches here and there in the videos, which I do apologize for, it was a fantastic game, and I felt like these battles were really amazing, really well played. Throughout the whole game, I felt like this trainer played beautifully. They also have more battles they submitted, but for the Great League that I will focus on at some point. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. Hope you all have a good day. Bye. Thank you so much for checking out my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, check out one of my other videos that you'll probably enjoy.